Go.
Hey guys, this is Tom with Permaculture Wilmington and North Carolina Permaculture on Facebook. I've got a new compost tea set up and a new sprayer, and I'm really excited about this because I've already used it and put everything together, and it's working way better than the last bucket system that I had with the 2-gallon hand pump sprayer. So let me show you real quick what we got going. So this is the the backpack sprayer that I bought. It's a Husqvarna, and it has this cap on the top, but I took the cap off and put the strainer on. It's got a strainer built into it, but just in case, this has a 400 micron strainer, which is what we need for microbiology. And this is the container that you see I put on our North Carolina permaculture group, and we've got the bubbler going right under here, the air pump, and I drilled a hole in the side so the air pump can go in and I can still have the lid on and I won't get any bubbling out of it. It is a little bit loud because it's so strong, but if we put it on the ground like outside, I've noticed it's a lot less noisy. But just because it's up on the deck and it's vibrating everything while it's going, it's a little loud. But the quality of the tea is absolutely outstanding. I've already used a lot of this. I only fill it up about halfway when I get it going to make sure that there's enough air bubbles in here to keep it aerobic. So I just take basically a scoop and I scoop it out and I put it in the strainer and put it in the sprayer, and that's what I'm doing now. And it's so much easier than the last methods I was using with the bag strainers and things and the plastic materials. But we still got plastic incorporated here, guys, unfortunately. But you know, these are the times we live in, and this is actually really thick, and I'm going to have this a long time. So this is not single-use stuff. This is these are things that are going to be around a long time, I hope. So to give you an idea of what I'm doing here, to weight this down so it stays in the bottom, I've got another connection coming. Eventually I'm just going to have one hole coming out here, and that's going to let a lot more air out of that one hole. So we're just going to have one bubble and create a vortex. And I'm also got some materials coming, a piece of stainless steel bar that goes into the bottom that this attaches to, and it keeps it in the very center so that it creates that vortex like Elaine Ingham has educated us to know how to do. Very exciting about that in the courses. So that's basically what I'm doing now, dropping that in, letting it aerate and stay aerobic for 48 hours after I put it together. And if you want to see how to make this tea, you can see another video that I've got showing how to use the mulch from an old oak, like a mother oak, and make a compost tea out of it in case you don't have compost handy. But we've got several forms of compost: vermiculture down here, and moldering, static composting, and hot composting. I've got going on the other side. Sometimes, usually, not right this second, but usually we have some hot compost going. But right now we're just compost abundant, so I'm not really in the need to do that kind of thing at this point. And the compost tea is making exceptional growth in the garden. So I mean, I'm not really in need of compost at the moment because of the system that we've got going, and this compost tea is mitigating that tremendously. So just giving you guys an idea of what I've got going on here. I hope you're having a great day. This is Tom with Permaculture Wilmington.